Testing. We don't really have a name for it at the moment. My name is Maggle. This is Dino.
Hello.
So today we're gonna just go over some Japanese wrestling. Dino is gonna explain shit to me because I am a noob.
Yeah. And, well, I mean, you've seen some stuff. It's just not,
What was the phrase you used earlier? Tipper gore knowledge.
Yeah, the tipper gore knowledge. Well, I mean, like, that comes with some information on that as well. She blindly went in on the crusade to ban music and slap a bunch of fucking shit on it when she didn't even, all she heard was one record. And so, like, a bunch of different musical artists of different genres came together to fight this bitch. And like, I'm sorry, if you try to edit the arts in any way, shape, or form, you can go fuck yourself. Like, if it's something shitty to you, then don't fucking listen to it, don't watch it, you know, whatever. If you're dumb enough to do stupid shit over the arts, go fuck yourself even more, because you're the reason why this shit happens. And people get really scared of it, like, oh my god, they listen to Marilyn Manson, and now they're doing all this Satan shit. And I'm like, that's not what it's about. So let's read lyrics. Don't just listen.
Yes.
But yeah, and seek professional help. But yes.
Thankfully, all that judgment has moved on to video games and.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We've evolved as a species. So it's gotten worse. Yeah, so that's what tipper gore knowledge comes in. They did a VH1 movie about that, where like Griffin Dunn played. He's from American Rural Finland, and he played Frank Zappa, and Frank Zappa's billed as this like practical joker and stuff.
Oh, I need to see this.
Yeah.
VH1. Okay.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could probably find it for you.
Okay.
Let's see, but yeah, I mean.
But anyway, on the topic at hand.
Yeah, totally. Whatever the hell the topic is. I mean,
you've got Toshiaki.
Yes.
Kawada
Toshiaki Kawada.
Katsuyori Shibata.
Very
I've
good.
never said his first name before. I've only called him Shibata.
Yeah, well, that's what everybody calls him, but like, yeah, and you did it the proper way, mind you. Like, a lot of people, one thing I've noticed about like a lot of people, like Westerners or colonials, however you want to put them, is they rush through the name because they think if you say it fast enough, it'll block out the fact that they're saying it wrong.
Right.
And you are studying pronunciation.
Right. Yeah. I've been a mild weeaboo for a long time.
Mild,
So,
yes.
So.
Because there's such thing as mild these days. But yes, he's yeah, you did it proper. Yes, Katsuyori Shibata versus Toshiaki Kawada. Two of the most scariest individuals. One monstrous, like bulky. The other one, the scary in shape, scary, like just like almost Bruce Lee built in a ways.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so we're just gonna read the quick bios here. First on my favorite here, Mr. Katsuyori Shibata.
Oh, send me the link to the bio real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna show it on the screen.
There's Shibata's.
And hopefully my crop with this rabbit setup we have will be appropriate. Perfect.
Okay, good.
All right, let's see.
And let me know when you want me to fire away on the Toshiaki, and I'll send you that one when I'm talking about him.
Perfect.
Excellent. This is a new format, folks. We're trying something here.
Yeah, well, it's perfect for the text. I'm not getting his image, but I could probably do some fiddling, but I will do that later. I need to, not during the recording. So yeah, go ahead with his bio real quick.
Okie doke. So, Katsuyori Shibata, born November 17th, 1979, from Kuwanami, or Kuwanamai, fucking colonial. Is a Japanese semi-retired professional wrestler, mixed martial artist, and professional wrestling trainer. In professional wrestling, he is known for the hard-hitting offense, and he is currently working for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Though an indefinite hiatus due to injury, in New Japan, he is a former 3-time never openweight champion, 1-time IWGP Tag Team Champion, and the winner of the 2017 New Japan Cup. He is also a former holder of Revolution Pro Wrestling's British Heavyweight Championship. Since March 2018, Shibata has served as the head coach of New Japan Pro Wrestling's dojo in Los Angeles. So, that's a brief one. Oh, and he's messaging me right now. Thought I turned out my goddamn messenger sounds, but you know what? That's real professional of you, Dino. Nice to know things haven't changed since your last podcast, you prick. So, yeah, so there we go. And here is the bio on his opponent, Mr. Kawada, also known as Toshiaki Kawada, or if you're saying it as the Japanese ring announcer, Kawada Toshiaki, because they always do the last name first and the first name last. But here we go. Let me know when you put it up.
Yeah, I'm back on the video.
All right, great. Toshiaki Kawada, or Kawada Toshiaki, born December 8th, 1963, is a Japanese semi-retired professional wrestler who is most known for his work in All Japan Pro Wrestling. In 2005, he started freelancing in other promotions. Now, his matches against Mitsuharu Misawa, Jun Akiyama, and Kenta Kobashi in the 1990s are argued by many fans and experts in the industry as some of the greatest professional wrestling matches of all time. He is widely known for his extremely stiff wrestling style, martial arts strikes, and has the distinction of having competed in 17 matches that were given 5-star ratings, and one match which received a 6-star rating by Mr. Dave Meltzer, which is pretty much Jesus to the smart Mark wrestling fans. But Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Now, in my opinion, this guy is one of my favorite members of those aforementioned names, mainly because in a ways he was the underdog whenever he faced Misawa, because that there was like the great rivalry between them. But we'll get into that in a future episode. But yes, so today's matchup comes from the Big Mouth Loud promotion, a short-lived, now defunct promotion, where pretty much the most dangerous wrestlers went to go fight each other. And this is the most documented matchup between these two individuals. And I believe it might be the only time they faced off singles, which is a shame because I kind of wanted to see them face off again. So just let me know what you want to do next.
Let's just start the match. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Lean away. So we're going to be talking over this match, so forgive us.
Yeah. And Shibata wasting no time. Just striking the shit out of Kawada. And listen.
Loved about Shibata. Just all business.
And beautiful, perfect hair.
So forgive the quality on this video. It is someone else's upload.
Yeah. Like most videos on the internet, they're not on a streaming service. So the quality is very, very limited. But since I come from a time of 4th generation VHS rips, I can deal with this. And now I'll tell him to clear house. There's that PK, the punt kick. And he's like, all right, old man, I gave you some of what I got, so come on in. My hair hasn't moved.
Lay here for a second.
I was like, oh, you little shit. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, almost doing the stretch there of Kawada.
So, do you know who Shibata was trained by?
Shibata was trained by, let's take a look here.
If he hadn't gotten hurt, he was easily on track with being one of the freaking biggest legends in New Japan. Even for my little short.
Oh yeah, he was definitely he was being prepped. He's being prepped to be a top name in there, and he let's just say he kind of died for our sins.
So that back and forth, that's a classic spot. The back and forth elbows.
Yeah, they love the back and forth. But just as here, he's trained by the New Japan Dojo. So that could lead to a like plethora of training.
So everyone is basically.
Yeah. Everyone who's beating the shit out of each other trained this machine here. And funny thing, that submission right there, usually Kawada does that submission. It looks painful.
Another classic wrestling thing of taking someone else's move.
Especially if you're a young lion here. He's still young, making a name for himself. And now the pissing contest continues. Oof.
And you say just for the uninitiated, the young lions are the basically the trainees in the dojo.
Yeah, studentins, yes. And he just did Kawada's kicks. That's why Kawada stared at him with death and is now proceeding to murder this young man with perfect hair.
So at the time,
you think you're big man? You want to wear your daddy pants?
He wasn't technically a young lion. He had gone through excursion at this point.
Yeah, I believe at this particular point, if the match timelines are correct, he had left New Japan because it was just going shit at that point because of Inokiism, which is another thing we'll get into in a future episode.
It's like the state that he's good at this is like almost damning with faint praise. His selling is masterful.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely one to know where the camera is and knows how to really put over it, even if he actually is getting the shit kicked out of him. He's like, okay, the camera's over here. Ah! So, Kawada proceeding to stretch out the young man.
You know what this move is called, especially with the leg hooked in?
I call it the faucet, because he's turning that shit like a fucking garden faucet.
I'll have to do some research on these moves in a future episode. There's so many people we could pull in too. We could just name that move. Oh, that's half Nelson. What's it? With the leg hook.
Or crossfade.
Yeah, it was like a weird crossface type thing. We'll have to do an episode just on moves one day. Yeah, this is another thing. You don't want to get in a slapping fight with Shibata. It's like no one wins in a slapping fight with Shibata. One day we're gonna have to watch that Okada clip. Him and Shibata just slapping the shit out of each other.
Now, as you can see, not a lot of air in those pockets, just completely tightening up. A lot of times, Shibata transitions, and it's like watching a fucking anaconda just switch into position to take air from you.
Another thing that is a sign of just a good shoot-style wrestler is that it looks like that hole he's actually choking him. And a lot of times, like WWE, you'll see like 2 miles of space between the arm and the neck, and you clearly know he's nowhere near their neck.
That's very correct. And now they're like, fuck this, let's go back to striking the shit out of each other. And a lot of people, if you're more like, why didn't you just punch him? The slap is just as deadly as the punch if you know where to hit and you know how to hit hard. Oh!
like I said, we're gonna have to watch that Okada match where he just slapped the shit out of him.
To see the effects, yes. Ah, there we go. And fuck your neck. As you can see, young Shibata is dead. And yes, Dangerous K is his nickname. Hopefully they showed you why. But yes, that is...
What promotion was that for?
Big Mouth Loud.
Big Mouth Loud. See? I've never heard of it. Who runs that? Is that of a notable...
Of a notable...
Like, does freaking... I don't know. Like, you know how...
Japanese base... Well, it's by...
Like Sasuke runs Michinoku Pro, or ran.
Fumihiko Owai is the person who ran it. It's founded in 2004, closed in 2006. It was based out of Tokyo. Let's see. Alumni for them was numerous. Like I said, like just a bunch of people come. Like I've seen, like Kojima, and as you saw, Kawada, Shibata. Like some people from Michinoku Pro are in there. Like it's really fucking interesting to say the least. But yeah, it's as I said, it didn't last long, like, mainly because which goes the way for a lot of Japanese independent promotions, because wrestling is everywhere in Japan. Like there's constant shows being put on, whether they be independent, whether they be the major leagues, all that shit. It's a sport over there. They take it completely serious, and it's wonderful. So you always tend to find wonderful gems like this online. I mean, I wish there was like a major database that I could talk about of all these types of matches from Japan. But if you're curious to see more of Big Mouth Loud and Shibata in Big Mouth Loud, there is a collection about almost 2 hours worth. It's a BML, and it's just the Shibata collection. You'll know by the thumbnail. It's a picture of him staring at you like you're gonna click on this, right? Like literally threatening you with his stare.
So fucking click on it, I dare you.
Yeah, it's pretty frightening.
That was a good first episode to test this podcast on.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have more structure to it. Well, hopefully we'll have more of the facts pulled up. I haven't done podcasting in like almost 4 years, so it's nice to get back into the groove of things. Like, oh yeah, I should do that too. So,
yes, I'm excited for this. So, for the first episode, we'll cut it here, and maybe we'll do a second after this. But for this recording, we want to thank everyone for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Ew.